Yo, Internet, how's it going? The Division 2 has really been putting in work, actually trying to fix everything that has been going on with the game. Previously, we had the skill problem. In this case, the numbers for all of the mods, like for all your special weapons and everything, like the numbers were too high, and it was an unreasonably like unobtainable number, to where that you had to actually, I think, enter like world tier 3, like just to get enough skill points, like just to use like some of the lower end ones, because your skill points had to be like at 600, 700, like 2000 or something like that. And it was like, yeah, we gotta fix that. They fixed it now. The other one was a broken thing, like with the reviver. I'm not sure if this was for a single player or if it was for multiplayer, but either way, they did fix it, because I think I ran into this problem myself, to where that, like, before the patch came out, was like that when when I would go down, it would just break, or at the very least, like, it wouldn't revive me. But in wonderful news, though, they have done everything. Like, they fixed all that. They fixed the problem with the reviver. They fixed the problem with the they fixed the problem with the skill points and everything else, going above and beyond, actually, to actually fix a lot of what was going on with some of the attachments and everything. Now, I do feel a bit cheated here, because like now for like my or like for my assault rifles, instead of me getting like 30 bullets, I now have 10, but the good thing is that they did take off all the bad, they took off all the negative skill attachments, so there is that. They still have the problem in the game where, like, that stability E equals out to accuracy, which surprisingly enough I like. I like, because again, accuracy, from what I understand, like, that's just keeping your bullets like straight and whatnot, versus like stability, which makes a gun critical move, or at least it stops the recoil, which is something that I do like, So specifically, they fixed all the attachments. They fixed everything, like in terms of all the little problems and whatnot. They balanced the game out wonderfully, So yeah, like, this patch, they actually doing good. They actually got all the what was it? They have like all the strongholds and everything else in there. So yeah, no problems with that. Moving on to something that's a little bit more interesting here, which is that speaking on their raid that's supposed to come out on the 26th, which this is basically the real meat of this whole video, is that they introduced a few mechanics, such as power play mechanics, and some really good information about the raid. All right, so basically, the power play, what that is specifically supposed to be, is that when you're doing the raids, right, specific bosses or specific enemies will pop up from time to time, and you have to kill them. And when you kill them, they drop power-ups. These power-ups go on from basically being like the Dark Drinker, which basically a signature weapon which has limited uses and restocks your signature ammo. The Dark Devourer, which is a fast charge that allows infinite skill recharging. Thieves Den, a collectible that allows agents to spot vanity and exotic stashes. G. Phillips Protocol, a character who causes hunters. So, well, I feel like that this is an enemy, a character like who causes hunters to ally with the agent against elites. And Dark Dawn, a character who unlocks additional raid checkpoints. They even go on to give us little bits of detail about the mission, because apparently it's supposed to be like an 8-man mission, which I like that whenever you start, when you start the mission, you can't use any of your skills, so they're on a recharge. However, once you get past like a certain point, the team splits into two people. It splits into two groups. You have one group that has to be active at night, so they gotta stay in stealth and whatnot. And then basically you have the main group, which is supposed to get to which spot was this place called again? That they have to get to the Arlington Memorial Bridge. Okay, and once they get there, and night comes because the first team, I believe that they're supposed to get into the building and actually secure a super weapon, and then from that, the second team, they go out and they start marking targets and whatnot, so that the first team can fire off rounds like at these specific enemies. And then once all that's finished, they all have to basically reach a extraction point, and then that's the end of that. They did say though that if you're if you're not paying attention, you can get left behind, which is sad, but as long as you still get experience weapons and weapon drops and everything, I do wonder if they're gonna add some type of stipulation that if you do get left behind, that you do you don't receive additional bonuses and whatnot. So that could be a thing. But based on what they have right here, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. I mean, if they bring back some of the old extraction missions, I still don't really see that to be a problem, or at least the incursion missions, because literally they weren't bad. It's just that the enemies took too much damage, but that was about it. Other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next John Graves Show. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. I'm out.